Assalamu alaikum. Welcome to all students of AWMC 9 in online session. Today my topic is antipsychotic drugs, which is more important for your written as well as live examination. Psychosis. The term psychosis is widely used to describe a severe mental illness with the presence of hallucinations, delusions, or extreme abnormalities of behavior, including marked overactivity, retardation, and catatonia, usually accompanied by lack of insight. Psychotic disorder therefore includes schizophrenia, severe forms of depression, and mania. The presence of delusions, that is false beliefs, various types of hallucinations, usually auditory or visual, and grossly disorganized thinking in a clear sensorium. Types. There are two types, functional psychosis and organic psychosis. Functional psychosis, no identifiable cause. Organic psychosis having identifiable cause, that is such as tumor in brain. Schizophrenia is a particular kind of psychosis, mania, characterized mainly by clear sensorium but a marked thinking disturbance. It is associated with increased dopaminergic activity in the limbic system of brain, characterized by some positive symptoms such as aggressiveness, hyperactivity, restlessness, hallucinations, delusion, illusion, and some negative symptoms, apathetic, mania, emotional blunting, social withdrawal, lack of motivation. Schizophrenia affects about 1% of the population. It is one of the most important forms of psychiatric illness because it affects young people, is often chronic, and is usually highly disabling. There is a strong hereditary factor in its etiology and evidence suggestive of a fundamental behavioral biological disorder. The main clinical disorders or symptoms are positive symptoms and negative symptoms. In positive symptoms, there is hallucinations, may be auditory or visual, delusions, there is false belief, often paranoid in nature, thought disorder, abnormal disorganized behavior such as disorientation, aggressive behaviors, catatonia, is immobility or purposeless. Negative symptoms are apathy, flattening of emotional responses or affect, social withdrawal, poverty of speech, reluctance to perform everyday tasks. In addition, deficits in cognitive function, that is attention, memory, etc., are often present together with anxiety, guilt, depression, and self-punishment, leading to suicidal attempts. Schizophrenia can present usually in young people with predominantly positive features such as hallucinations, delusions, and uncontrollable behavior. Antipsychotic drugs, the drug which produce emotional quietening, affective indifference, and psychomotor slowing by blocking the postsynaptic D2 receptors, that is dopaminergic receptors in the central nervous system of the brain. Antipsychotic drugs are used in schizophrenia and psychosis associated with depression and mania. The treatment is symptomatic or suppressive. They do not eliminate the disease. Given in large, rapidly increasing dose, the dose will be gradually decreased when the maximum long-term benefit is achieved. The treatment may take as long as 3 to 4 years. The dose will be gradually decreased when the maximum long-term benefit is achieved. Gradual withdrawal to avoid the dangerous and sudden relapse. The drugs which are used are competitive antagonists of dopamine D2 receptor blocker or 5-HT2 receptor blocker. The older drugs reduce positive symptoms and the newer drugs reduce negative symptoms. Supportive symptoms is also needed. Electroconvulsive therapy and anticonvulsive therapy are also needed. Classification of antipsychotic drugs. According to chemical nature, phenothiazine derivatives, that is aliphatic, chlorpromazine, piperazine, thioridazine, piperazine, fluphenazine. Thioxanthin derivatives, thiothexine. Butyrophenol derivatives, haloperidol, droperidol. Substituted benzamers, sulfite, amisulfite, miscellaneous, molybdenum, primoxide. Atypical antipsychotic drugs, that is clozapine, olanzapine, loxapine, quetiapine, risperidone, etc. There are 5 important dopaminergic pathways, such as mesolimbic and mesocortical pathway related to behavior. By blocking this pathway, antipsychotic effect is found. Nigrostriatal pathway, responsible for coordination of voluntary movement. When this pathway is blocked, Parkinsonism effect by extrapyramidal syndrome effects occurs. Tuberoinfundibular pathway inhibits prolactin secretion. By blocking this pathway, produce increased prolactin secretion. Medullary periventricular pathway may be related to eating behavior. When this pathway is blocked, weight gain occurs. Incertohypothalamic pathway. Antipsychotic drugs block mainly D2 receptor of mesolimbic mesocortical pathway. Now, the mechanism of action of antipsychotic drugs. All antipsychotic drugs are antagonists at dopamine D2 receptors, but most also block other monoamine receptors, especially 5-HT2. Clozapine also blocks D4 receptors. Antipsychotic potency generally runs parallel to activity on D2 receptors, but other activities may determine side effects profile. Antipsychotic drugs take weeks to work, suggesting that secondary effects may be more important than direct effect of D2 receptor block. Now, the pharmacological effects of chlorpromazine. CNS effect. It blocks dopamine receptors, alpha adrenergic receptors, muscarinic receptors, histamine H1 receptor, and serotonin 5-HT2 receptor. Due to blocking D2 receptor, antipsychotic effects are found. Due to blocking of muscarinic receptors, there is blurring of vision, dry mouth, urinary retention, constipation. Due to blocking of histamine H1 receptor, antiemetic and antiallergic effect are found. Now, the indications of antipsychotic drugs. There is psychiatric indications and non-psychiatric indications. The psychiatric indications are schizophrenia, bipolar affective disorder, schizoaffective disorder, psychotic depression, Alzheimer's disease, Tourette syndrome. In non-psychiatric indications, there may be antiemetic effects due to dopamine receptor blocked in chemoreceptor trigger zone of medulla. That is example chlorpromazine and benzoquinamide. Relief of pruritus, phenothiazines, H1 receptor blocker. Preoperative sedatives, promethazine. Neurolect anesthesia, droperidol, the butyrophenol derivatives. It is used in combination with an opioid. Classical antipsychotic produce extrapyramidal effects. Extrapyramidal syndrome can be minimized when concurrent administration of anticholinergic drugs such as procyclidine, benztropine, benzhexol, etc. Pharmacological effects of chlorpromazine blocks dopamine receptor, alpha adrenergic receptor, muscarinic receptor, histamine receptor, serotonin 5-HT2 receptor. Antipsychotic effects are emotional quietening, affective indifference, and psychomotor slowing. Chlorpromazine blocks mainly D2 receptor of mesolimbic mesocortical pathway. By blocking D2 receptor, it produces antipsychotic effect. Due to blocking muscarinic receptor, it causes dry mouth, urinary retention, blurring of vision, constipation. Due to blocking of H1 histamine receptor, it produces antiemetic effect, antipruritic effect. Now, the endocrine effect. In female, amenorrhea, galactorrhea, false positive pregnancy test, increased libido. Amenorrhea due to peripheral conversion of androgen to estrogen due to blocking of tuberoinfundibular pathway. In male, gynecomastia, increased libido. CVS/CV, postural hypertension, high resting pulse rate. Now, the adverse effects of antipsychotic drugs, mainly chlorpromazine. CNS due to dopamine receptor blockade, Parkinson syndrome or extrapyramidal syndrome. Important side effects common to most drugs are extrapyramidal motor disturbance, that is Parkinson-like symptoms, akathisia, uncontrollable restless, dystonias, spastic retropolis or torticollis due to supersensitivity of dopamine receptors, tardive dyskinesia, that is abnormal chorioathetoid movements. Due to muscarinic blockage, pseudodepression, toxic confusional state. Extrapyramidal symptoms. All classical antipsychotic drugs are capable of producing these effects because they act by blocking dopamine receptors in the nigrostriatal pathway. Acute extrapyramidal symptoms, that is dystonias, are manifest as abnormal movement of the tongue and facial muscles with fixed posture and spasm, including torticollis. Akathisia is a state of motor and psychological restlessness. Tardive dyskinesia affects about 25% of patients. Patients display a spectrum of abnormal movements. Endocrine system, dopamine receptor blockade result in hyperprolactinemia in female, amenorrhea, galacturia, infertility, false positive pregnancy test. In male, gynecomastia, impotence. Others, weight gain, possibly combined, H1 and 5-HT2 blockade, hyperlipidemia, hyperglycemia. Others also affects allergic reactions, agranulocytosis, cholestatic jaundice. Ocular effects, deposition of drug in the anterior portion of cornea. And the autonomic nervous system, due to muscarinic receptor blockade, loss of accommodation, dry mouth, difficulty in micturition, urinary retention, constipation. Due to alpha adrenergic receptor blockage, postural hypertension, impotence, failure to ejaculate. Now, atypical or near antipsychotics exhibit greater antagonism of 5-HT2 receptor than D2 receptors compared with the classical agents. The atypical drugs act on numerous receptors and modulates several interactive transmitter systems. Clozapine has little affinity for the D2 receptor compared with classical drugs, but binds more avidly to other dopamine receptors, that is D1, D3, and D4. It blocks muscarinic receptors. It also blocks alpha-2 adrenergic receptors than the classical drugs, and also blocks histamine and serotonin, 5-HT2, and other receptors. Atypical drugs that do antagonize dopamine D2 receptors appear to have affinity for those in the mesolimbic system, producing antipsychotic effect rather than the nigrostriatal system associated with unwanted motor effects, that is extrapyramidal syndrome. Atypical antipsychotics have advantages in three areas. Firstly, they appear to be better tolerated, less likely than classical agents to induce extrapyramidal effects, and hyperprolactinemia with gynecomastia and galacturia. Secondly, atypical antipsychotics are more efficacious against the negative symptoms of schizophrenia, which particularly debilitating in chronic illness. Thirdly, clozapine is more effective than classical agents for resistant schizophrenia. Now the difference between chlorpromazine and haloperidol. Chlorpromazine is a chemical structure is phenothiazine derivatives, haloperidol is butyrophenol. Potency, chlorpromazine high potency, haloperidol low potency, sedation, high sedation of chlorpromazine, haloperidol is low sedation. Antimuscarinic action is moderate in chlorpromazine and slight in haloperidol. Extrapyramidal effect is moderate in chlorpromazine and very high in haloperidol. Hypotension is high in chlorpromazine and very low in haloperidol. Hepatotoxicity is more in chlorpromazine and less in haloperidol. All about antipsychotic drugs. So, okay. See you in the next session.